was getting snacks because I'm hungry. I'm starving. I got club crackers. Yellow cheese. Oh man, no way. Glad. I left a bunch of stuff right here. What up, cool dude? Have you tried this game? Someone right here. Oh man. No way. Oh, I'm never gonna ember again. I can't believe this game was already this long ago. It doesn't even feel like that long ago. I'm looking at the trophies because I want to see if this game deserves to be platinum.
Here we're going to be tackling Grey Rat's quest line. To start off his quest, you want to head to the High Wall of Lothric. His cell key can be found inside the room where you get your first Estus shard. You want to avoid these enemies and just run straight for the cell key. Yeah, you might get ganked or ambushed down the bottom because there's heaps of enemies, especially the dogs. The dogs in this game. It's outrageous. Don't trade this. C4 you'll find it down a set of stairs. To the left of the room, this room is down the stairs. Right, skip it. Stairs. It's a very peculiar NPC.
If you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. Maybe a petty thief, but I have more wits than most royalty. Do you say that? Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am bereaved of the dead settlement. If I promise to assist you, give this I will do your part.
The next step is to acquire the Redis bone shard.
Oh, hello, you peace. Well, now it's comforting my heart. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me.
Curled up in a ball, PS1 reference.
That's she's already dead.
Save and quit again, or exit and enter via the shrine to trigger the front of the request.
Jeez. Jeez. How big is it like?
Now, in order for him to return, release and if you have not killed the cursed rotted grateful tree yet, then that's a good start to kill that boss.
Oh, hello. I just got to the time. I didn't jump somewhere early, but I finally made this one.
Under the have discovered irritable valley. Once you have, go back to go through Iridil like you normally do. Not go through the Iridil dungeon route, because this will trigger sequel to the profane capital. This quest line, or if you pull the onion armor off at this, then no one will save you. Then he will die in Iridil. And if he does, you can find him back. But after you speak with sequel, then go and kill 100 Sullivan, or Sullivan, and then go back to filing, or the Grey Rat, killing. Discover Boston Castle. Once you have, return to it and press him to find the castle. The essentials. Items in the game. These series will be hero upon all the NPC interactions, quests, and doing our best not to miss anything important, such as major bosses. In other words, we will be doing just about everything that is encompassed in a satisfying playthrough of Dark Souls 3. As usual, useful timestamps can be found in the video description. Start with whichever class you would like, but for this playthrough I'll be starting with the Knight class. The armor is relatively heavy and will get us through much of the game. I wonder if the light branches can give us a little bit of help. Their first attempt is the boss. Ground to the basic structure. For the purposes of this guide, I will just be along the way. Unfortunately, there is no compass to reference in this game, so I will be relying on friendly NPCs. Also, be mindful of enemies that are following you when approaching a friendly NPC. You'll start by embedding the coiled sword into the center of the pit. You can sit down with 50 rest of destiny, or you can do it by to start, just to put the fire to the soul and to level up. I would more like the sword as bigger as the first step. However, both of the sword as well as seasonal strength is at one handle. So I will be putting levels of virtues as first to the biokeeper for contents on the other side of the bonfire. Down the central hall of the bonfire is the shrine handler. She is the fire of the shrine. You can buy this from her, and I'll be giving you a torch to help light up our surroundings during walkthroughs. Often, you will also give us an explanation of how to use the shrine where you can actions. We'll be getting all of these actions and then this walkthrough. The end of the hall is blacksmith Andre. Selecting the option to also click that option multiple times over to get an explanation of the functions of blacksmith shrine. Use lower and classes that they are this will allow us to do electric bonfires. Now, if you are going the spellcasting route, you may want to keep one or more flasks allotted as blue or ashen. This next part isn't 100% now, but get us a summon to do it. To that end, let's go back to the central room following the path up to the right, it brings a hostile NPC, Sword Monster. He can deal serious damage, but his attack patterns are also fairly easy to exploit. All we need to do is bait him into an attack while we back up and avoid him. We can then get into quick strikes before rolling back out of range. All that is left is to rinse and repeat until victory is achieved. The Swordmaster will drop his Michigakana and Master's Attire when defeated. This will also give us enough souls to level up 1 or 2 more times at the Firekeeper. I recommend doing one as it will give us just enough stamina to perform full-lighted flame. You'll see, you can sit at the fire lane, bonfire, and travel to the eyeball and water. This one set of double doors is the first bonfire for this location. Next up, you're going to get the Claymore as well as our first chest key. You'll begin by moving down the stairs to the left. After entering the first tower, you will drop through a gate to the floor below. After entering on that bottom floor, you will need to run up the staircase along the ground floor. A drive will start blanketing the
this area with fire as we turn around and move towards the back right corner to grab the plate. If you just spam dodge rolls, there is a decent chance that you will evade the initial burst of damage. Residual fire will also deal small amounts of damage over time, but it is survivable. Once we have the claymore, we will then turn back and roll our way to the iron barred door beneath the dragon. As a quick warning, do not open the chest in this tower. It is a mimic and will eat you if you do. If you are following the build in this walkthrough, you can equip the claymore and wield it with 2 hands before moving on. You may have to unequip the shield if you want to stay below 70% equip load, and going above 70% equip load will cause you to start heavy roll. Approaching the chest mimic in this area, slowly discharge of the attack for standing, and go to the attacks before dodging back. All mimics are using the height and very underrated and fight to stay behind them. Just watch out for their telegraph grab attacks, as those will be almost guaranteed death at our current health. Each chest mimic has a chance to drop a symbol of avarice when defeated. This head armor increases soul gain by 50%. It also adds 100 opening stuff. However, it is very heavy and causes 10 HP damage every second that it's equipped. Because of this, you will only want to equip it at critical moments, such as just after defeating a boss or while falling enemies for rare drops. In addition to that, each chest mimic will also have a guaranteed item drop. For this one, it is the battle axe. As a general rule, you should always attack the chest before opening it, just to make sure that it's mimic. In any case, we will next climb up the nearby ladder and exit through the iron bar door. You can dodge past the knight into the next tower, then go through the door to the right and up the stairs to reach the tower on the wall bonfire. Now is a good time to go back to Firewood Shrine and level up at the Firewood. Moving on, you will start at the tower on the wall bonfire and move down into the tower. You can drop down one level and then move out the nearby opening. After dropping down the first ladder, we'll move forward to find a second ladder. That is the entrance to a building. Run through it past the knight with a spear and a power shield. You will then briefly go outside and down a staircase before returning to the building's interior. Make sure to grab the Estus shard sitting on the Echo altar, then move across the room and down the staircase to grab the second key. From there, you'll move on a straight path with the fountain on the right side and go through the hallway in that direction. And right after exiting the hallway, you mount the staircase and follow this path to reach a lift. At the top, we'll open up a shortcut that leads back to the first bonfire at the high wall of Lockwood. Staircase, sharp right, and go up one more staircase. We can make a quick return trip to Firewood Shrine at this point. With the Estus shard, we can speak with Blacksmith Andre and reinforce Estus Flask. This will consume the Estus shard and add a single charge to our Estus Flask. Also, if you picked up at least 2 Titanite shards, you can upgrade a weapon of your choice to +1. Next up, we will do another NPC, Grey Rat, to Firewood Shrine. Down into the tower and drop down 2 floors. Get us 5 cracked red orcs. You may notice another NPC by the name of Ludlith sitting on one of the walls. We cannot do anything useful with him until we get to the end of the undead settlement area. Next up, we will go to the High Wall of Lothric and proceed down the shortcut path that we opened up earlier.
Gaining admission. Inside there, even a curse Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some even.
After descending
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take.
The bottom of the large staircase is the chamber of our next major boss fight. If we defeated the Swordmaster outside of Island Throne, we can interact with this here with the stunning features of the boss fight.
Ashen one, I'm Ashen.
Ashen this web. Oh yes, clinging to lock it must watch that.
Also, be sure to equip the symbol of the force for defeating the boss first and double souls. You can pause now to avoid spoilers. For everyone else, Lord of the Boreal Valley has an iconic theme song that is relatively easy to overcome. It has a large sweeping tracks that are pretty telegraphed, with large windows for us to get off charged heavy attacks. I recommend trying to stay near and behind him for best results. Lord's most dangerous move is his icy charge attack, which he will start doing once his health bar is around before depleted. Once again, if you have the symbol of Adler's head armor, be sure to equip it to the defeating board to get some bonus souls. Also, like other major bosses, Lord drops a unique soul when defeated. These souls can be identified by their item description, which will contain the words speed and strength. You don't want to consume these special souls as they can be redeemed at the level of NPC for unique boss items. You won't be able to do that until after we go through the undead settlement location though, so just hang on to the soul for now. After discovering the bonfire, we can go use our souls to level up on the fight, and then remember that. Next, we'll move back out of the boss room and up the large staircase.
Oh, and in one piece. You can keep us. You can as.
Entering the cathedral, off the stairs, you'll find another NPC with an enemy.
Speak thy
All
honourable.
the dialogue to get the small lock
Orbeck of Vin, if left to fall. Orbeck of if
Also,
left fall.
do not attack her, as doing so will cause a major sequence skip and mess up multiple quest lines. This next part is optional and is for the purposes of a playthrough build. Exiting the cathedral and going up the stairs to the right, we will find a special knight with a blue cloak and glowing red eyes. We can move slowly to sneak up behind it and get a backstab to initiate the fight. The first time this knight is defeated, we will get a refined gem. We can also defeat some of the other nearby knights to get more souls, and we will need a total of 2,650. With that, we can travel back to the Firelink Shrine and speak with Ross from Andre. We can then pick the Imperial's weapon option.
If you still are at the
This will give the Claymore increased dexterity and strength scaling.
Back in,
which
I
will
suppose
help
this
our
may-
build deal more damage as we invest more levels into those core stats. Starting from the Lord of the Boreal Valley bonfire, we can move out the now open pair of enormous double doors.
I don't magnify. I don't mean to magnify hope.
So
Come
will
again.
transport us to the start of the Undead settlement, where we can discover the foot of the High Wall bonfire. If you
Oh,
have any
champion
trouble or need clarification on what was covered in this video, you can reach out to me in the comments where I will do my best to help. The Undead settlement will be covered in part 2 of this series. You can find that over on the channel, and if you're new, consider subscribing. You'll help me be my cat, my name's Marshall. Have a great day, what you do today.
You know, in my home of Karim, I was a nun. I would be pleased to share the tales of miracle, though if I'll have a pray.
The Dark Souls 3 series covers how to do all quests in municipal property orders so that all choices and rewards will be available. For best results, follow this series from the start of part 1. There will be spoilers and important information and usage for useful timestamps can be found in the video description. At the end of part 1, we had just arrived at the Undead settlement location. In part 2, we will be covering important quest lines to start with the Undead settlement. Ray Rag, Seaford, walk down the At Firelink Shrine, going through the passage to the bottom left of where Hawkwood normally sits will bring us to Yul. Next, you need to accumulate 5 dark signals from Yul. To do this, you will select the draw out true strength option from Yul and choose a stat to level up. I would recommend Vigor in most cases. Doing this will give us a single dark by 2 times. I accomplished this by climbing up to the tallest point of Firelink Shrine and jumping off the diamond fall damage. Jumping is performed with a left stick click. By holding the spacebar while moving forward, then quickly releasing the spacebar to jump. It's not super important to do here, but there are a few items and areas that require miracle practice doing that. Also, if you have a lot of souls, make sure to pick them back up between each step. Once you die 2 times, another dark sigil and accelerate. We are going to die another 2 times before we can return to Yul's draw out the strength. As a quick side note, we will need an intelligence level of 10 for a specific NPC's quest line. This won't be until a bit later into the game, but I went ahead and leveled up my intelligence to 10 with my 3rd draw out the strength of Yul. And must die 2 times between instance of healing set. That means we'll be going back to the top of Firelink Shrine and looking for our death 2 more times before returning to Yul for the 3rd instance of draw out the strength. At this point, you should have 4 dark signals and be just to divide 2 times. That Yul did with some new additions. One of these items, the Rondo Grail Divine Tome, focuses on 2 NPCs that we haven't met yet. However, the first of these 2 NPCs, Irina, will experience a bad ending if we give her this tome, so we don't do that. Another important note is that there are a couple of ways to cure the following. To do this, you cannot recover 2 dark sigils. Therefore, we'll not be able to get the usurpation of flame pick. In addition, doing this will cause us to fail Eureka's quest, locking us out of certain possible rewards. With that handled, let's start making our way through the undead settlement. Starting at the aforenamed bonfire, we will move out and across to enter another building. Down the stairs and out on the balcony, there is a body hanging from rope with an item on it. After cutting it loose, there, we can speak with Andre to reinforce our Estus flask once again. We should also upgrade our weapon of chamber ahead to reach the cliff underside bonfire. You may notice a friendly NPC named Egon to the left, and for now there is nothing that we can do with him. Instead, we will make sure no enemies are following us, then open the doors to the watchtower. As we approach the 2-way lift, it will rise up to reveal another NPC by the name of Siegbert. After exhausting all of his dialogue, we can step on the lift to activate it, then quickly step off it. An alternate part of the lift will lower into place, and we can step on that to reach the top of the tower. There will be a friendly giant NPC here, and we can make peace with him to get a young white branch. More importantly, he will now shoot giant arrows to help us rather than hurt us in a few specific areas. Before we continue Siegbert's questline, let's take the lift down to the middle floor, then work the mechanism in order to access the bottom floor. There is an Outrider Knight mini-boss in this area that can be a bit of a pain. Because of that, I recommend running past it and opening the double doors beyond. This will bring us to the first bonfire of the Road of Sacrifices. We aren't going to be moving into this area yet, but this is a good bonfire to have at this time. Go ahead and rest if needed, then defeat the Outrider Knight if we want, but keep in mind that we can always return to do it later on. In any case, it will drop the Irithyll Straight Sword when defeated. Now is a good time to return to Firelink Shrine to spend our souls and speak with a couple of NPCs. First, we can introduce ourselves to Cornix. He is located to the right of Andre. Interacting with him will get us the Pyromancy Flame, which allows for the casting of Pyromancy spells, and if we select the talk option, we will also get the Welcome Gesture. In addition to that, if we go speak with Greyrat at this time, we should get the Curl Up gesture. With that, we can return to the Road of Sacrifices bonfire and make our way back up to the middle floor of the Watchtower. We can then work the mechanism to start descending towards the top of the tower. However, we will want to jump off near the middle of the journey up onto some wooden planks. Siegbert should be muttering to himself, given this new character style. After that, we can hop down the nearby rooftop to reach a new area of the undead settlement. That will also be... There are some rats down here, but as long as we move fast, we should be able to reach the ladder at the far side, which we can climb to safety. Here, we can open a one-way door and a small wooden door. While the next part of this is particular, also, this next part is optional, but which is a little bit of I will also be putting my next 2 or 3 levels on so that I can put the stuff in rings without going over 70% of the booklet. Spells can then be attuned at the bonfire, and this particular one can be cast with the staff. I equip the staff in my offhand so that I can switch to it when needed, then use the left bumper to apply the magic weapon buff to my claymore in my right hand. Finally, I switch back to holding the claymore with 2 hands for maximum damage in combat. While embered, moving short distance from the dilapidated church bonfire, is invaded by the mad dark spirit of Burning Project. As you will see, the magic weapon buff is great damage to inside the damage that it does and that is if you recall, these are the arrows for the giant that stands atop the watchtower. Thanks to the arrows for the giant, the arrows can see it. The light of the tower are items in the different boss and here, we'll find our turtle in the road shop. shop inventory, you will need to purchase the Great Key. While here, you also sit at the fire and bone shard, who includes the network. This serves the purpose of improving the healing effect of pesticides. Next up, let's go for Fury, and remember, you must not give her the full round of time. Starting at the elevated Twitch bonfire, you'll move across the bridge into this mystery system. Make sure to is an achievement for acquiring skills. There is also an achievement for acquiring a race. There is no such achievement for weapons or combat. Of course, I would personally try to use the style as let's look at the next step. While here, you can also slip iron from on fire and burn through that bone shell to increase the bond. This serves the purpose of improving the healing effect as discussed. Also, with Breath Absolution, and I believe this causes NPCs that we attack from hostile return to friendly status. However, that should not be needed if you are following its guide sleep. If you follow along this path past several evil enemies to reach the bottom area of the room. Shards, to grab those real quick. Also, there is a module that helps quickly to shoot down the very field. Just the one time is the system. There is a Saint's talisman that we can pick up before climbing up to the main line. We want to make sure that we don't have any enemies chasing us, then go up the stairs and to the left to find here. You should be able to choose the touch option to get prayer attention. Then accept your service with prefer to fire in front. Exiting the south, we can open the one-way door in the room through. This will take us to the area just outside of the watchtower where the Egon is. After speaking through all of this dialogue, we will move away from the watchtower and across the cobblestone bridge. If you need to heal, you can make your way back to the Dutch Anderson bonfire. Otherwise, you can move straight into this back to the large stone building. All I want to say before getting into spoilers is that I recommend defeating the enemies at a boss before attempting directly. Also, first of all, you can buy an Irina through the passageway that is to the right of the second hall. You can buy a ring from her as well as one of the orphans. Again, you will have the option to give her the longer braille that you can own, but we do not. If you do end up doing that by accident, just don't buy any of the miracles that it adds to the shop. At this point, if you speak to Grey Rat, he will offer to go pillage the undead settlement. Sending him to do this will expand his shop inventory, but will also cause him to be temporarily unavailable at Firelink Shrine. This is a good time to spend our souls on leveling up, and I'm going to put another point into Vitality so that I can equip more rings without any roll. If Hawkwood is here, you can speak with him to get a heavy gem. Keep in mind that you may need to speak with him several times before you can get open. Going up the staircase, you can speak with Leonhard to get the lift chamber key, which we will use in just a moment. Before that though, you can go speak with Ludwig on his throne and transfer an account. Vehicles and select begin transposition and a few of the souls for you here. Each boss soul can have a payment for 1 or 2 of the worlds, but the only thing is to get a change or playthrough. As far as which rewards you should choose, it is important to know that there is an achievement for acquiring more spells in the game, and there is also an achievement for acquiring more wings in the game. There is no such achievement for weapons or armor. As this, I would personally recommend going for windows, there should be a locked door on the other side of the Before going there, I suggest exploring the undead settlement in the high wall of locked areas to collect some item shards. Across the two areas. You can also farm the one hollowed manservant that is near the dilapidated bridge bonfire for a 12 element shard. That is enough shards to upgrade a single weapon to +3, which will suddenly become an item as we journey through the next major area. If you're having trouble or need any clarification on what was covered in this video, you can reach out to me in the comments where I will do my best to help. The way to sacrifice will be covered in part 2 of this series, which you can find over on my channel. Consider subscribing for helping me people our names. Have a great day, and a great weekend. And as always, thanks for watching. Dark Souls species, ever scavenging all quests and mystical content in order to spend all choices and rewards will be available. The best results of all these scenes from the start of part 1. There will be spoilers in the form of important information and usual useful timestamps can be found in the video description. Part 2 is this time for the sacrifices. Part 3. fight is completely optional and only gives 1,000 souls. In any case, we will continue moving on the outside.
Hello again. I have since heard. For one, I too, I hear that if I can be a blessing of the moon, if you should acquire blessing, if you should bless. Welcome home, speak. Very well, then touch taken. Farewell, Ashen One, may the Welcome, speak. Very well. Then touch taken now. Ashen Ones, I'm Ashen. Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Game Eva. Game Eva.
But this is a good bonfire to have at this point. For now, we will climb back up the nearby ladder and move out of the structure, going left towards the water. If Ember, we will be invaded by yellow-fingered Hazel, a member of the Rosaria's Finger Covenant, while in this area. I recommend trying to defeat the giant crab here quickly if possible, as it will interfere with the invader fight. This crab also drops the Great Swamp Ring undefeated. Hazel is defeated, she will drop the Hazel Pick and Xanthus Crown. Afterwards, we can move a short distance into the swamp with the Baron Keep wall to our left to get the Great Swamp Pyromancy Totem, along with the Conjure Raider armor set. If we want, we can then return to Pyromancy Shrine and give the Pyromancy Tome to Cornix. This will expand the Pyromancy spells that he has available to Peach. An intelligence stat of 10 is required for this next step. We will start at the Crucifixion Woods bonfire, then move into the nearby fort to find another friendly NPC. Going up the stairs and over the bridge, there should be a detour to our left at the end of it. We can follow this path to follow Orbeck of Vinheim, the sorcerer. Nearby bonfire, then return to Firelink Shrine to spend our souls. In addition, we can find Orbeck sitting across from Cornix. He will have a set of basic sorceries to teach, and we will expand this by collecting scrolls throughout the course of the game. This next part is very important. If we interact with Yuria and select the Talk option, she will task us with eliminating Orbeck. I strongly advise against doing this now. That is because we will have the opportunity to complete this task for Yuria later on, after fully completing Orbeck's quest and getting all of his rewards. For now, we will return to the Crystal Sage bonfire and make our way down a new path to reach the next major area. We can grab the Herald armor set along the way before crossing a cobblestone bridge to reach the Cathedral of the Deep bonfire. If you are having trouble or need any clarification on what was covered in this video, you can reach out to me in the comments where I will do my best to help. It will be covered in part 4 of this series. You can find that over on my channel, and if you're new, consider... This Dark Souls 3 series covers how to... sacrifices. Before going there, I suggest exploring the undead settlement in High Wall and Watford areas to collect some Titanite shards. There should be 11 cool